Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we had gotten the Song of Soaring in the Woodfall Swamp. We also cleared out the Spider House and got ourselves the Mask of Truth. And we returned here, talked to Guru, got his Confession of Guilt, and got the Brayman Mask. So we're getting a lot of masks very quickly, a lot of items. We are here in Clocktown, and I'm just trying to think about who it is that I'm here for next at this time. Because we don't want to try to get the bow. I mean, I guess I could try to go get the bow. Trying to think. No. I don't have the money for that. I guess we will go back to the swamp then. But we will go back this way. Guess I should have continued where I was before, but that's okay. We want to travel to the southern swamp. Let's put on our Deku... yeah, because we need to hop around. Hop around. Hop around. Off we go. This way. I also don't know if it's possible to do this. So I'm going to be learning something new. Hello, handsome little frog. No, stop doing that. 4, 5, 6. So long as that big octo is defeated, you are able to get over here. Which is really good. So we do have to go back into the Deku Palace because I did not get any other shortcut made. Which is this way, dive and up. Let the dragonfly come close. There we go. So, we are making our way downtown. Holding fast. Braking fast. And I'm homebound. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-ba. So here we are back where the Song of Soaring song was taught. We're going to make our way around and into this archway. This is the center of Woodfall, which is surprisingly in the crater of a volcano. Obviously, it's a dormant volcano. These are called hoopas. Real nasty creatures. Let's get ourselves the Deku Nut, because what we're going to do is fly to this one. Next, we're going to run. And right over here. Isn't this a Deku scrub mark? I wonder if they worship here. So we're gonna leave our mark on the owl statue, jump back into Deku form, and showcase this. I think. Hold on. We are at a standstill until I get the bow. Or day 3 comes along. So we're gonna go through and collect. If I have the time, we'll do all the fairies. Woodfall Temple, as I am summoning it, is not a difficult dungeon. So, what we are going to do is go into said dungeon and get started. A reminder, our objective is not to complete any of the dungeons until it's the last thing to do. We are merely here to get the bow and the fairies. So, our first fairy is just floating around. Our second fairy is inside this chest. You do want the fairy mask when opening it. And now our beautiful pink sparkles are deactivated. We got all of the fairies in the first room. Let us swing and drop. We are gonna make our way just to confirm. Next room. Ugh, that stench. This place stinks like that poison swamp. So be careful of any water here in the temple because it is still poisonous. We've got ourselves some stray fairies inside of enemies, so keep that in mind. 4, 5. Fourth stray fairy already. There are 15 inside this dungeon. So we are going to hop, hop, hop. Hop, 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 till you just don't stop. Let's go over to this chest first. We got ourselves a key. Chests with gold lining in dungeons and even on the overworld are special chests. They contain important items. Standard looking chests that have the dark embroidery. Come on. Okay. This is how you defeat these turtle monsters. You have to emerge from a Deku flower from below. Excellent timing does the job. Defeat all the enemies in this room, and we get ourselves a chest with yellow golden lining. Could this be the special item we're after? It's not. The dungeon map. But that's okay. Let's make way. Back onto the other side of this dungeon. Actually, let's go back. I'm terrible at jumping straight lines. I'm pretty sure that is a Stray Fairy. I'm correct. This room's now done. Okay, so we're back in this room. There's still going to be a few Stray Fairies that we actually can't access until later in the dungeon. We're going to push this block. But I need that. I don't know how effective this is gonna be. Don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, the bubble does not pass through the water. There we go. Okay, so we got ourselves another fairy. We know that there's going to be one in the bubble below. Let's deal with this next. Get ourselves... Be careful of the moths. They will hurt you. This opens up another door. We have dragonflies. I've never faced the dragonflies like this before. Usually I just do the same thing out in the overworld. I hop into the Deku flower, let them fly towards me, and then pop out below. Inside this chest, we've got ourselves the compass. Still overall not what we're after. Grab the stick. Okay. Burn down the web. We have to come back to this room again anyways, so we'll proceed onward. Be careful, I sense a lot of evil here. By evil, she means bows. She senses a lot of bows. Just basically do a lot of spin attacks by rotating the control stick. I think we want to destroy all the bows for the treasure chest. There we go. This treasure chest is going to be a fairy treasure chest, but still important to our current objective. The reason why I'm doing the game this way is because I want to showcase how different the dungeons play when you're not trying to collect any stray fairies, because you would have already collected them. So I guess you could try to describe this as a social experiment. Oh. Just let the fall happen. Be careful of what you do. Gotcha. Okay. Bring it, dragonfly. I dare you. That should be close enough. Turn on the mask. I think this brings us back down to the main area. It does. We want to press this button. It will activate these ladders. Can't do much else. Into this. We got ourselves our mini boss. It's a Dinalfos. Dinalfos differ from Lizalfos in that they breathe fire. If you put on the aggression, obviously you'll be able to... Oh, the other thing is just how fast you'll be able to get through these dungeons once you get the... key item of the dungeon. So, what we want to do now is get onto this platform. That should have worked. Next, we want the bow. Goodness, targeting is so silly in this game. And they never repair it, by the way. They never go, oh yeah, we fixed targeting in the 3DS remake by having the reticle of your targeting system. Nope. I think that's why Twilight Princess has the best bow mechanic so far. Because there's a reticle. We attacked this gecko 3 times. He called upon his friend, the turtle. And then we call on our friend, the bow. Why we can't shoot him with a bow while he's on the turtle is a very good question. Did this 3 times. And you defeated the evil turtle. Or frog. You broke the frog's curse. Mr. Frog, we do not have to worry about you until the 3rd dungeon. In we go. We got ourselves the boss key. Technically, I did not need to get that because I'm going to need to come get that again anyways. What I primarily needed was what I already have. The bow. Up we go. Now technically we could call this it. And you know what? Since I have the bow and bomb bag, on our next 3-day cycle, I'll be able to do the thing that I am blanking on doing. Honey and Darling Shop. So, we are trying to get that next. There we go. Jump into the flower. There's a switch over here that needs to be pushed. And if you notice, Deku Link is not heavy enough to hold down any switches. That is something that comes into play with puzzles. It means regular Link must be the one standing for puzzles. I'm too quiet. What happened here? There we go. Okay. 9th Stray Fairy. The bee. Let's head around the boardwalk. Eleven. How? How good of a sharpshooter am I? Pretty bad one. My goodness. Pop it. How many do I have? 13. I believe there's one this way. It's not going to be in any of those. Here we go. Okay. Secret time. Use the Song of Soaring inside of a dungeon, and it will bring you back to the entrance. This is what we want. The next thing we want is to bounce out get here? We want this Deku Flower. And we want in here. Let's change out of our Deku shape. And let's return the fairies. Oh, strong one, I'm the great fairy of power by my red hair. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I grant you prowess with a new sword technique. So we don't get an extension on our magic, which is fine. But what we do get is... ta-da! The spin attack, hold B. So, now instead of having just the blue spin, comes to me again when you are overcome by weariness. Our circling spin is now red, it's bigger, and we have 2 spins. So that is going to be it for today's episode of Majora's Mask. Thank you guys so much for joining. In the next episode, we are going to deal with the 3rd day Deku Scrub Challenge in Clocktown. We're also going to be visiting a new area in the map that we already got a map for. It is right here, Romani Ranch, the Milk Road area. That's where we're going to go to next. Because you can only access it prior to the 2nd dungeon by waiting until the 3rd day of any cycle. And there are some items we can get here. Since we got the Mask of Truth, there's even more stuff we can actually do successfully. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment in the comment section below, mash that like button, and subscribe if you have not for more Majora's Mask content. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later!